Christy felt a fizzle of excitement spread through her body as she looked around her sitting room. So far, everything had gone to plan. She switched on the fairy lights that surrounded the photo booth. All the props were in a box, ready to make a lasting memory of the night. She adjusted the large golden balloon shaped to make the number 25. Now they hovered above the center of the table. She nodded to herself, then moved in front of the full-length mirror near the door. The burgundy dress I've chosen is perfect, she thought as she looked at herself. It covered her arms and flowed over her body, ending just below the knees. It hid her figure well. She was ready. Now all she had to do was wait. The two women were the first to arrive. Iona, looking flawless, trailed a waft of perfume. Sammy, with bouncing corkscrew curls, gave a warm smile. "It looks great," Sammy said. She put her gift on the table. "Alys is going to love it." "I hope so," Christy said. "She doesn't like a fuss." "I wouldn't call this a fuss," Iona said. "When it's my turn, we are having the full works. I was thinking we should all go to Amsterdam or Paris. Better still, New York." Sammy laughed. "I don't think my budget will stretch that far." "You've got a couple of months to save up," Iona said. She turned to Christy. "You up for it?" Christy could think of nothing worse than being stuck with Iona for a few days. Maybe. She watched Sammy move across the room and start digging through the props. "This is so cool," Sammy said. She wrapped a feather boa around her neck. "It was my idea," Iona said. Christy was tempted to say that Iona had a lot of ideas for the party, but hadn't contributed to the cost. Instead, she smiled and kept her thoughts to herself. "Let's take some photos," Sammy said. Iona quickly moved in front of the mirror to check her reflection. She smoothed down her slinky black dress and tossed her chestnut hair, which cascaded down her back in soft curls. "You look gorgeous," Christy said. Iona touched her hair. "I got the extensions done yesterday. I love them. My hairdresser is brilliant. Maybe you should go. I'm sure they could do something with your hair." "Iona!" Sammy scolded. "What? I'm just saying." "I'll get the drinks," Christy said. She walked into the kitchen and grabbed a bottle of wine from the fridge. Iona can be a bitch sometimes, she thought. I won't let her ruin the evening with her snarky comments. She took a deep breath and carried the wine and 2 glasses into the sitting room. By the time she poured the drinks, the other 2 were taking photos. "Come on," Sammy said. Christy joined them and put a hat on her head before posing. There was a lot of shuffling and giggling as they changed accessories before the flash went off. When they had gone through the props, Iona grabbed a glass of wine from the table and plonked down on the sofa. She patted the pillows next to her. "Who's sleeping here?" "You," Christy said. "I've put a blow-up mattress in the small room for Rodri and Sammy. Maxon and Alys are in the other room." "If I'd known I'd be on the sofa, I would have had the party at my place," Iona said. Sammy laughed. "You've only got 1 bedroom. At least I would have had a bed."